welcome to iPro Yoga YouTube channel. My name is Irina, and today I will be guiding you through the flow, in which one we will focus a lot on side stretches. Also, we will focus on next affirmation: all is well and I am safe. For this class, you will need one yoga block, at least one yoga block. If you have two, wonderful. We will use two blocks, and a blanket is also nice to have for knees as a cushion and for Shavasana. We will start this sequence in kneeling position, in a hero pose. So if it's really intense to stay like this, you can slide a block or a couple blocks in between the lower legs, so you can sit on the blocks here. So you're elevating your hips and have a less stress on your knees. But if you still feel not really comfortable in kneeling position, you can come to the easy pose or any seated position that you like to begin our practice. Lift your shoulders up, send them back, relax them down, and then rest one hand on another hand, creating the little bowl here with your hands to receive the energy. Rest the hands on the top of your thighs, gently close your eyes, sitting nice and tall, so noticing that you're not arching your spine, so back is flat. And notice any sensations in your body. Maybe notice it's not really comfortable to sit like this. Take your time, find another seated position, so you can be fully focused on what is going on in your body without distracting on pain and discomfort. Notice any sensations in your body that you might feel right now, and then bring your awareness to your breath and notice your breath. Let's continue with the diaphragmatic breath, so long deep breath sending down to the abdomen, expanding your abdomen, expanding your ribs. Feel the breath in your chest, and then on breath out, hug your belly toward the spine, exhale through the nose. Breathing in through the nose, down to your abdomen, and breathing out through the nose, belly toward the back of your body. Few more breaths like this. All is well and I am safe. So if you like, repeat together with me, saying this intention, this positive affirmation a few times. All is well and I am safe. You can repeat it out loud or just in your mind. Now when you fully arrive on yoga mat with your thoughts and emotions, finish another cycle of breath, and then blink your eyes open, maybe with your gaze down, looking on the palms of your hands, feeling this energy that you just received from the universe. Rest your arms on the side of your hips, and on next breath, reach with your arms over your head. Then interlace your fingers and turn your palms facing up. And then on breath out, bring your hands in front of your face, maybe a little low toward the knees, and then on breath in, reach with your arms again over your head, perhaps arching your back, shining your heart up to the sky. Exhale, around your back, round your shoulders like you do in the cat pose. Here you can bring the knuckles facing the front of the yoga mat or the screen, and then inhale, extend your arms over your head, palms facing up, arch your back, and continue like this. And another time, and then release. Come back to the neutral spine, bring your left hand down, and reach with your right hand to the side for side stretch. Opening your side with every breath in, expanding your side. And with every breath out, maybe sink a little deeper here. If you have some space here, you can come even like on an elbow. Another breath. And let's release. Now bring your arms in front of you, arm in front of your face, the same arm. Imagine that you have a big fluffy pillow in front of you, and you are wrapping your arm over this pillow, hugging this pillow. So you might feel the stretch in your shoulder here. It's a little different stretch. Good, let's release, open your arm, maybe send your arm behind of you for breath. Forcing the nerves in the front of the shoulder. And let's release the arm. Left arm up, exhale, lean to the side. Stay here for every exhale, maybe sink a little deeper here. Imagine that your ribs on the left side as a accordion, and with every breath out, expand the accordion, expand the ribs, expand the space between your ribs. Another breath, sinking a little deeper. And then bring the arm in front of your face, wrapping this pillow in front of you. Maybe even feeling the softness of the pillow, feeling stretch in your shoulder, in your arm. Maybe stretching the triceps here. Let's release. Send your arm behind of you. Awesome. Let's release both hands down. Let's do a few shoulder rolls here. Shoulders sending up, back and down. Inhale up. And exhale, back and down. One more. And let's release our shoulders. Bring your hands in front of you on the yoga mat. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up to the downward facing dog. And now find some movement in your body, maybe shaking your head, maybe start pedaling your feet. And then we'll continue with a little twist here. So bend your knees as much as you need here. Bring your left arm behind of you, holding the right calf with your left hand. Pressing your chest in between the right side. And maybe start extending your knees here. Maybe even pressing your heels down on the earth. Good, let's release. We'll do another side again. Bend your knees as much as you like. Reach back with your right hand, grab your ankle or the side of your left calf. Press your chest in between your left side. And then maybe start pressing with your heels down and extending your knees. Awesome, let's release. Both hands down, both knees down. Slide your knees a little wider, closer to the edges of the mat. And the next inhale, shift your hips forward. Send them to the side, back on your heels and to another side. Draw big circles here with your hips. Nice fluid movement here. Enjoying the stretches, enjoying the movement in your joints. One more. And then reverse. And then maybe the shoulder stretches. And you're pressing one shoulder down, another shoulder down. Kind of join the infinity sign with your whole body. The last one. And then find table pose. Let's continue through a few cat-cows here. So notice your fingers like a starfish wide, elbows and shoulders aligned and wrist aligned. And then on next breath, press your belly down, chest forward, gaze up to the cow pose. And then on exhale, round your shoulders, round your back to the cat pose. Breathing into the cow pose, belly down, chest forward, spreading your collarbones, looking up, and breath out. Rounding your back, rounding your shoulders, pushing the ground away from you with your palms, with your toes. Let's continue another couple breaths with the cat-cows movement. Warming up the spine. It's really good to do every morning. Just be gentle on yourself when you do this movement in the morning. So start with tiny movement in your spine, and then just with every movement, every breath, make it a little bigger. Last one, and then find table pose. Extend your right arm in front of you and extend your left leg behind of you. Find some balance here, and also some heat in your core. So your core is engaged, your back is flat, the hips are squared, your right thumb facing up, head inside of your right tricep. And then release your right hand down, left knee down. Let's do another side. So when you're ready, extend your right leg behind of you, left arm in front of you. Find some balance here. Creating some heat in your core. Another breath. And let's release. This time I will turn around so you can see better, but you know, if you have enough space on your side, you don't have to turn around. From table pose, extend your right leg to this side, where you have your heel and your knee aligned here. You still have your shoulder and your wrist aligned, and then on next breath, reach with your right arm over your head, and on breath out, thread the needle. It's not the full thread the needle, just the movement of your right hand in between your left side, and then on inhale, rise back up, reach up, maybe send your arm behind of you. On breath out, thread the needle. And continue like this, enjoying this nice fluid movement, creating some space in your chest, for your lungs, for deep breaths. With every movement you can do this bigger opening. The last one, and let's release. Right hand go down, and then you're working yourself up. We'll do the gate pose. So here the block can be really handy, even 2 blocks sometimes. So rest the block on the side of your left knee, so you can place your left hand in a little bit. So notice here you're pushing your hips, your pelvis forward. You have your left hip over your left knee, and you have your right ankle and your left knee aligned here. Rest your right arm on the right hand on the side of your extended leg. Lift your left arm up. On an exhale, lean to the right side. Beautiful. Here you also can create the wisdom mudra, connecting your thumb and your index finger, and have 3 other fingers together. Again, breathe into your side, feeling this good stretch in your side, creating this space in your chest. Awesome. Let's release. Now you'll have our arms in a C shape. Again, you can create another wisdom mudra. And you continue with the C-shaped arms moving side to side. And again, it's just nice fluid movement here, no rush here. And it's not about the movement in your arms, but it's movement in your sides. Really feel this side stretch, opening your sides with every breath, every movement. Let's do one more on each side. Good, and then release. By the way, if your knee bothering you, you're always welcome to slide the blanket, if you have one, underneath of your left knee, to be nice to your knees. And rest your left hand on the blocks that you have. If you don't have the blocks, you can modify with reuse the books here, or just rest your hand on the yoga mat. Push your hips forward here. Feel this stretch already. You might feel somewhere, maybe even like the quad here, and then reach with your right arm over your head, and maybe even reach to the side. So you feel full body stretch from the tips of your fingers on your right hand to the pinky side of your foot, of your right foot. Remember not to sink your hips back, push them forward. Breathe to this opening in your right side. Wonderful. When you're ready, we'll add a little bit, not little, but big movement here with our right arm. So turn your chest toward the earth and spin your arm in front of you, then behind of you, and then over your head, opening your chest to the side again. Chest down, reaching with your arm forward to the side and over your head. Let's do 2 more of these big circles with our right arm. You're doing good. The last one. Good. Now we are going to release. So engage your core, come back up. Now bend your right knee. So you have your right foot in a T shape toward the left shin. And here rest your right hand on top of your right thigh or right knee, left hand on the waist, and start rocking side to side, rocking your pelvis side to side. A nice hip opener to the half squat. If this movement bothers your knee, again, you're welcome to slide the blanket. If you don't have the blanket, maybe just stay in a half squat like this, pressing your hips to the side without movement. So your choice here. 1 more. Good. And next we are going to the pyramid pose. I need you to turn around so I am facing the front of my yoga mat. Maybe you're already here, so maybe you don't need to do this movement. And sometimes it's really helpful to have this two blocks on the side of your right foot. So when you're ready, tuck your back toes under and extend your both knees. So bring this, move this blanket to the side if you have one here. And maybe you need to bring your back foot closer to the front heel, and perhaps you need to slide your feet also a little wider, hips distant apart. If you use these blocks, maybe start with this longest side of the block, resting your hands on the blocks. Square your hips, so you press in your left hip down and right hip back and up. And we will continue with the movement here. With every breath in, you will lengthen your through spine. Maybe having your torso perpendicular to the floor, maybe even a little higher here. And with every breath out, sink a little deeper with your abdomen toward the thigh. Breath in, back up. Breath out, sink. And you know, maybe for you it's a little tiny movement here. It should not be a big movement. It just it should feel good in your body without pain and deep discomfort. Yoga should not bring the pain. So let's do 1 more. Awesome. Now soften your front knee, shift the weight of the body on the right foot. If you have blocks, rest the blocks in front of the toes of your right foot. If you don't have blocks, so have your hands on the mat here, and then peel your back heel up. Perhaps stay here. Maybe if you find balance, shift the weight of the body on the right foot, lift your back leg as high as parallel to the floor. It can be really close to the ground. So if you're using the blocks, have your hands down on the blocks, square your hips here. So you might need to bring for most of the people, you need to bring your left hip down. So you feel the pelvis is leveled here. And then when you found the balance and stability here, you can bring your hands to your heart, keeping your head, neck, and spine aligned. You can bring your arms in front of you to the airplane, to the side. So your choice here. So here or even here. One more breath here. And then release. Step your left foot behind your right leg. So you have your legs crossed here, and the pinky side of the feet touching each other, or at least really close to each other. And then you have these blocks here. For next breath, you lengthening your spine, so it will be half lift. It looks like this. On next breath out, round your back, round your shoulders, sink toward the legs. The forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, lengthen. And release. Stay here in the forward fold. Here you can grab your opposite elbows with opposite hands. You can shake your head if it feels good in your body. And then for next breath, rise up to standing. Maybe swing your arms to the side, reach with them over your head, and then exhale, release. Still keep your legs crossed. Reach with your right arm over your head and breath out. Lean to the left side for side stretch. Here you can grab your right wrist with your left hand. Add a little pull here to the side. Maybe look up here so you know that you're not shading your face with your right arm. Continue breathing to your right side, expanding there. Good, let's release. Come back to the center, arms to the side, forward fold, and twist your legs. And step back with your right foot, left foot back to the plank pose. Stay here in the plank pose for a few breaths. If you need to modify, bring your knees down. So notice your body create the shape of plank, so it's flat, it's straight, core is engaged. And then everyone, lower down your knees on the mat, lower down your chest, lower down your chin, untuck your toes, press yourself to the baby cobra. Elbows close to the ribs, pressing with the tops of your feet to the ground. Activating the legs, so feel the muscles of your legs firm. Feel the glutes engaged also, so you feel the gluteus maximus is engaged. So you're holding yourself with the strength of your glutes and the strength of the muscles of your lower back and the strength of your legs as well. And then next breath, slide your hands underneath of your lower ribs. Press yourself to the table pose. Let's do another side here. So again, I'm going to turn around. You don't have to if you have enough space on the side of your yoga mat. Find table pose and extend your left leg to the side. Good. On next breath, reach with your left arm over your head. On breath out, thread the needle. Beautiful. Breath in, rise up. Exhale, thread the needle. And 4 more. Squeezing the organs of digestion here. Stretching your shoulders, opening your chest. And the last one. And then release your hand down. Press yourself up. And remember, we'll use the block here, or 2 blocks, so grab the block on your way coming up. Press with 4 corners of your left foot to the ground. Also, if you need this blanket for your knee, slide the blanket here. So be nice to yourself, be kind to yourself. So your knees will say you thank you in a few years, in 10 years or 20. Heel and hips aligned, shoulders and hips aligned here as well. So you're pushing your hips forward. Rest your left arm on the side of your extended leg. Create the wisdom mudra, thumb and the index fingers together. And then reach with your arm over your head and then lean to the left side with this extended leg. Nice. Breathe into your right side. All is well and I am safe. Let's do one more breath here. Let's continue with the movement like ballerina with your arms in a C shape, stretching your sides in this Nice, fluid, beautiful movement. Remember, don't just sink with your hips back. Push them forward. Press with four corners of your left foot, so you feel the muscles of your left leg active. So even you are doing the upper body here, you still engaging the muscles of your lower body with your legs. One more. And then release. Rest your right hand on the side of your right knee, on the block or on the floor. Make sure again that you push your hips forward, having your wrist, your knee and ankle aligned, and then reach with your left arm over your head. Maybe having your arms in a T shape here. Maybe it's already a good stretch for you. If you like to add a little deeper stretch in your side, reach with your left arm to the top of your yoga mat, to the right side. Pressing your hips forward, opening your chest. Don't shade your face with your arm. Another breath here, lengthen with every breath, lengthen, reach. And let's add the big movement with our big circles with our left arm. So turning your chest forward, reaching forward with your left hand, then swing your arms down, back, over your head, and continue like this. Nice. No rush here, be kind to yourself. One more. Good, then release, come back up, bend your left knee, your left foot in a T shape toward the right shin or right knee, and start doing this half squats here, kind of rocking your pelvis side to side. Maybe start with tiny movement. If you tighten your hips, and with every time add a little bigger movement. Also warming up the knee joint here. Let's do one more. And we are going to release. I am turning around, so my both knees facing the front of the yoga mat, the small edge of the yoga mat. So maybe you don't need to turn, it just depends where you are. But we all meeting in the same place, facing the front of the yoga mat, the small edge of the mat. Tuck your back to center and extend your both knees. So here the blanket goes to the side. Maybe bring your feet closer to each other. Lengthen through the spine, back is flat here. Maybe flip the blouse the tallest side. Square your hips. So make sure that you're leveled. And then with every breath, you imagine that you have a string on top of your head and somebody pulling the string. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back up, lengthen. Exhale, come deeper. And two more, lengthen. And even deeper. And the last one, lengthen. And sink down. Good. Now bring the blocks so your hands in front of the toes of your left foot. Shift the weight of the body on the left foot. Peel your back heel. Lift your right leg. Finding warrior three pose. And find the variation of the warrior three pose that is suitable for you today. So maybe you still have your hands down on the blocks, maybe even on the ball. Maybe you want to bring the hands to your heart. Extend them in front of you. So you trace here. Stay here for another breath. You know it's not easy. Find the balance. If you have balance on yoga mat, you have balance in your life. So let's rest our hands back on the blocks if you have the blocks, and wrap your right leg behind your left leg. So again, you have your legs crossed here. On inhale, you come into the half lift when your back is flat and you're reaching with your crown toward the top of your yoga mat or toward the screen. And with every exhale, sink down. Breathing in, lengthen. Breathing out, sink down. One more time, lengthen.
And one more time, come to the forward fold here. Take a moment, again, hold the opposite elbows with opposite hands if you like. Rock side to side. And then release your arm and swing your arms to the side, rising up to standing, core engaged. Bring your hands down to your heart, release. Rest your right hand on the side of your right thigh, reach with your left arm over your head and press out, sink to the side. Another side stretch. So you feel this good stretch from the tips of your fingers to the base of your left foot. Grab your right grab your left wrist with your right hand if you like. Bananasana, nice stretch. Let's release, come back up and sink down, swan dive down to the forward fold. Release your legs and unbind them and step back with your left foot, right foot to the plank pose. Hold plank for 3 deep yoga breaths. Feel the core strength. Feel the strength in your legs. Don't sink in your shoulders, pushing the ground away from you. So you are protecting your shoulders. And then maybe this time do chaturanga. So knees can be down, up, bend your elbows, and then press yourself up to the Ardha or Cobra, your choice. Again, don't sink in your shoulders here. Notice this lift in your chest. Spreading your collarbones. Let's release to the table. And you'll have some rest in the child pose. Your choice of child pose. Maybe this time keep your knees together. Rest your forehead down on the mat. Arms extended alongside of your body, palms facing up. Creating the shape of rock with your body. Here you can roll side to side, rock and rock. This pose feels really safe, really grounded. Anytime during the practice when you need some rest, come to this pose to catch your breath, to reconnect to yourself, reconnect to your breath. I am well and I feel safe. Awesome. Let's slide our hands underneath of shoulders. Grab a drink, sip of water if you need. We will continue just in one breath here. So when you're ready, find table pose again. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up to the downward facing dog. Wonderful. Lift your left leg up. We'll do the, actually right leg up. Lift your right leg up to the 3-leg dog. Then bend the knee. Bring your knee to the nose. Shift your shoulders over your wrist. Hold this pose for one breath. And then step in between your hands. Take your time if you need to, couple steps here. Slide your feet a little wider so they're at least hips distant apart here. Then if you have this blanket for your knee, slide the blanket for your left knee. Grab this block if you have blocks. And shift your hips forward. And then on next breath, lift your arms over your head. Rise up. And then on breath out, back up your hips, bringing your hips over your back knee. And send your arms behind of you. Breath in. Reach with your arms over your head. Press your pelvis forward. Shining your heart up to the sky in the back bend. Exhale. Reaching behind of you with your arms. Inhale up. Exhale back and down. Let's do one more. And then release. Bring your hands to your heart. And then twist to the right side. Maybe stay here, maybe rest your elbow on the outside of your right thigh. You can press with your elbow to the side of your thigh, twisting a little deeper. You can also open your arms here. One more breath. Let's release. The same way like we came to the pose, we are going out of the pose. Untwist. And this time rest your right hand on the floor or on the block. And reach with your left arm over your head. So adding this
Nice side stretch here. Remember, you can use the block or the blocks here. And let's release. Both hands goes down on the side of your right foot. Slide your right heel back. Tuck your toes under. Lift your both hips up to the downward facing dog. Left leg up to the three-leg dog. Bend the knee to the nose. Shift your shoulders to your wrist. One press here like we did last time. And then step in between your hands. Low lunge on another side. Hips are square, so pressing your hip, right hip forward, left hip back, and then when you're ready, rise up. Reach with your arms over your head, maybe even behind of you, keeping your arms on the side of your head with your ears, and then on breath out. Press your hips back, reach with your arms behind of you. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward and down. 2 more. And the last one. And then release, hands to your heart, prayer position. Turn to the left side, stay here if it's a really good twist for you. If you can reach with your right elbow on the side of your left knee, rest it here so you can press with your elbow to the thigh or to the knee and twist to the left a little more, or maybe open your arms. Just enjoying this nice twist, spinal twist. Let's release, both hands down to your heart, untwist. Rest your left hand on the side of your left hip. If you're using the block, slide the block there, reach with your right arm up, and on exhale, lean to the left side. Expanding your ribs, expanding your lungs. One more time here. Let's release, both hands down. Send your left knee back to the table pose. Move the blanket to the side. Come on your abdomen and rise up to the cobra or to the up dog. Another breath here, and then press yourself to the table. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up to the downward facing dog. Reach with your right leg up to the three-leg dog again here. Bend the knee in between your hands, finding the lunge pose again. This time we are going to the high lunge. So find stability, find balance, rise to the high lunge. Good. Find alignment. Feet like on train tracks, hips are squared. Then bring your arms to the goddess or goal pose when you have your elbows and shoulders aligned. And next breath out. Press palm to palm, elbow to elbow, kind of shrinking your whole body. You can round your shoulders, and on breath in, expand, open your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, elbow, palm together, shrink. Inhale, expand. Good balance. If you're struggling with balance here, just bring your back heel down on the mat. The last one. Good. Let's release, hand to the heart, and we'll add a nice twist here. So turn to the right side. Maybe take a little glimpse here of your right heel behind of you. If you found balance, you're ready to go a little deeper in this twist. Rest your left hand on the side of your right thigh, and then wrap your right arm behind of you, placing your hand in the back pocket, or maybe holding the side of your right thigh. Gorgeous. Okay, maybe behind of you, behind your right shoulder. A lot of balance, a lot of focus here. All is well, and I am safe. Let's untwist the same way like we came to the pose, palm to palm, untwist. Hands on the side of your front foot. Step back with your right foot. Find plank pose. Chaturanga down. Come into the up dog. Perhaps another chaturanga, coming to the up dog, or table to the downward facing dog. Left leg up to the three-leg dog. Then bend the knee, bring your knee to the nose, and step in between your hands to do the high lunge on another side. Find stability, rise up to stand into the high lunge. Find alignment here. One breath here. And then bring your arms to the goal pose or cactus pose. On breath out, palm to palm. Round your shoulders like you're shrinking your chest, and breath in, expand, 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 expand. Squeeze your shoulder blades and shrink and exhale. Inhale, expand. And palm to palm. And another couple times. And the last one. Good. Release hands to your heart. We'll do the twist on this side as well. Turn to the left side. Take a glimpse of your left heel, left foot. Stay here. Or rest your right hand on the side of your left knee. Wrap your left arm behind of you, resting it on the right thigh. Maybe look behind your back shoulder. Every step is just a little farther, a little harder. So just find the variation that is suitable for you today and do it. Awesome, let's untwist. Again, slowly, mindfully untwist. Rest your hands on the side of your front foot. This time step to the front of your yoga mat, come into the forward fold. Breath in, half lift. Breath out to the forward fold. Knees are soft. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, release. Good job. We'll do one more balancing pose here, and it will be the chair pose, but a little different chair pose that you probably used to do. So with your feet hips distant apart or feet together, if you're looking for a harder version of this pose, come on the tippy toes. Lift your heels up and then sink your hips back, finding the chair pose. Stay here. Pressing your pelvis forward. Maybe extend your arms over your head. Maybe sink your hips a little deeper. Great. Having your shins really close to the earth. 2 more breaths here. You can do it. It's so much fun. And bring your hands to your heart and extend your knees, and only now roll down your heels. Maybe kind of rock side to side on your feet, coming on the tippy toes, on your heels. A few times here. And one more time, chair pose on your tippy toes. Lift your heels as high as you can. Sink down to the chair. Tuck your tailbone under. Back is flat. Hands to your heart. Perhaps extend your arms. Okay, keep them in a goddess. Another variation here. Focus on your long, beautiful breaths. I am well and I am safe. Good. Let's release and shake off. Awesome. Let's come down on our yoga mats to do a few stretches to finish our yoga practice. Breath in, reach with your arms over your head. Breath out, fold forward. Rest your hands on the mat. Step with your right foot back. Step with your left foot back. Chaturanga down, knees, chest, chin, coming to the up dog or cobra. Now come to the table pose. Lift your right arm to the side. On exhale, thread the needle in between your left side. Rest your right cheek on the mat and stay here for a few breaths. You can also extend your left arm, pressing with your left palm to the ground. If you're looking for a little more balance here, you can lift your left knee and grab your left ankle with your left hand. Perhaps you know, I think you know your variation of the pose that you like, so do any variation here that you like.
let's untwist. We'll just thread the needle on the other side. Left hand to the side. Thread the needle in between your right side. Few breaths here, softening the muscles of your jaw. And then release spine table, and then come to seated. We will do another couple of side stretches before end of the class. So come on your bottom, have your right knee bended, extend your left leg to the side. Flex your left foot, rest your left hand inside of your extended leg, lift your right arm up. On exhale, lean toward this extended leg. Maybe you slide your left elbow to the inner thigh, so you can press with your elbow to the thigh, opening your chest up to the sky. With every breath out, sink a little deeper. Maybe you can reach with your hand to grab your big toe. We want to open our chest to the side. So if you're rounding your back, if you're covering your chest with your shoulders, so maybe stay up here. It's not a goal to reach for the toe here. Softening in this pose. So you can feel this good stretch in your side. Awesome, let's release. Come up and let's switch the legs. Right leg to the side, left knee bended, right hand inside of your left leg, right leg, and reach with your arm over your head and lean to the side. Keep your both hips down. So ground your left hip, lat bone, hip bone. Breathe to the tight place, where you feel the tightness. Breathe to this place, on exhale, release, relax. Another breath. And let's release, come back up. Connect the soles of your feet together to Buddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Sitting tall here, on breath out, press your chest down. Folding in your hips, hip joints, not in your waist. So with every inhale, you're reaching with your with the crown of your head up. With every exhale, sink a little down. And one more. Good. And for the next few breaths, you can round your shoulders, round your back, melting your forehead, your nose toward the feet. Maybe start massaging your arches, massaging the arches of the feet here with your thumbs. Here you can press a little more when you're massaging the arches of the feet. We have a lot of pressure points on our arches, on the arches of the feet. They are connected to the organs of digestion, so it's really nice to massage them to activate this process of digestion in your body. Let's release. When you're satisfied with this moment, release. Knees together. We are going to roll down on our mats. So when you're ready, arms extended on the side of your legs, slowly, one vertebrae by one, roll down on your yoga mat. And when you have your head down, extend your both legs on the mat, extend your arms over your head. Let's do one more side stretch here, Balanasana. So keeping your hips on the same plane, somewhere in the middle of the mat. Walk your arms to the right and walk your head to the right, and then walk your legs to the right as well. So the whole body is creating the shape of banana, keeping your both hips grounded. Here you can cross your right leg. Let's see, right leg on top of your left. For some people it's different, so maybe you need to cross your left leg on top of your right. And then here you can grab your left wrist with your right hand. Keeping your both shoulders grounded here. Notice if your left shoulder coming up, adjust a little. It's restorative pose, so here we just staying with our eyes closed, unwinding, catching the breath, slow down the heart rate. And then walk your arms and your legs back to the center and on the left side of the mat. So Bananasana on the other side. Feel breath here, softening the muscles of your face, feeling the eyes are heavy, sinking down deep to the skull. Wonderful, let's release, walk yourself back to the center, bring your knees to the chest, give them a hug, rock side to side. We'll do one more twist here for today before we'll finish our practice in resting pose. Let's extend our left leg long side of the mat and bring your right knee across the chest to the left side for recline and twist. Then extend your right arm to the T shape or the goddess pose. Turn your face to the right. Feel cleansing breath here. Maybe already noticing the space that you created in your chest, in your sides for this breath. And let's release some twist. Hug your knee to the chest. Roll your ankle. And then slide your right knee on the right rib cage here and lift your foot up here. It will be half happy baby here. So you press on your elbow, not elbow but knee to the armpit here, pressing on the top of your foot here. Good, and then release. Extend your right leg next to the left leg. Bend your left knee, bring your knee to the chest, across the mat to the right side, left arm in a T shape. Or goddess, turn your face to the left. Nice and easy spinal twist. Wonderful, let's release, knee to the chest, give it a good hug, good squeeze, roll your ankle. Reverse. Half happy baby here, so press your left foot up, grab your ankle or the pinky side of the foot with your arm inside of your left knee. And if you like, you can kind of rock side to side if it feels good in your body. If you like, you can add another leg as well to do full baby, full happy baby. Good, let's release. Both feet up, feet down on the mat. We are ready for Shavasana. So make yourself comfortable for Shavasana. Perhaps you need this blanket underneath of your head as a pillow. Or if you like, you can also rest the blanket or block on the top of your hips here, on the top of your abdomen. And then extend your both legs alongside of your yoga mat. And slide your feet a little closer to the edges of the yoga mat. So the knees open to the side of the mat, the feet, the toes facing the side of the mat.
arms alongside of your body and maybe in a 45-degree angle toward the body, so you feel them heavy, relaxed. Feeling the shoulders are also touching the earth, touching the ground. Notice your chin and your forehead aligned here. If you have your forehead much higher than your chin, you probably need this blanket or the pillow, little pillow underneath of your head to make just to feel more restful here in this pose. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. We will stay here for about 1 or 2 minutes, but you're welcome to stay here for longer time. Unplugging your mind, relaxing your mind. Feeling your whole body is heavy, sink into the earth. If your mind starts wandering, bring your attention back to your breath, to the sound of your breath, to the length of your breath. And with next breath, deepen your inhales and lengthen your exhales. And invite some movement to your body. Start wiggling with your toes, fingers. Do maybe another full body stretch, reaching with your arms and legs to the opposite side of the room. And then maybe bend your knees, plant your feet on this side of the mat, and you winch laps movement. And you're moving your knees side to side in gentle, tiny twist. And then when your knees fall into the side, roll on your side to the pillow position. And stay here for a few breaths, reconnecting to yourself. All is well and I'm safe. When you're ready, come back to seated. Find any seated positions that you enjoy. Perhaps it will be easy pose. And then bring your hands to your heart region, palm to palm, pressing with your, gently pressing and touching the thumbs to the sternum. Thank you very much for joining me for this class. Hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Stay well and stay safe. Namaste.